Hey guys, how's it going? It's Pete. I thought I'd do a little project again today. Something new. Something I've been wanting to do for a while, and that is storing root vegetables, onions, potatoes, and that sort of thing. Where I live here in Alaska, in Anchorage, just outside of the city, there's a place called Matsu Valley, and that's where they grow a lot of really high quality root vegetables. You know, some of those like Franken veg where cabbages get to be the size of small cars. Well, this year I want to take advantage of having that nearby, and I want to stock up on root vegetables and of course do a lot of canning. But some things I just want to keep around, you know, in their natural state, like onions and potatoes. I really like making potato salad. That's just such a good thing to have around. So one thing I noticed is a lot of times I'll have a big sack of potatoes like this in the closet, and one of them will just turn, and then after that, you know, it's not far long after that where the rest of them go funky. So what I want to do is I took one of my bins from over there and I emptied it out. There wasn't much stuff in it, and what I'm going to do is fill this about halfway with sawdust, and I always have tons tons of sawdust. There's no shortage of that around here. So I'm going to use, I'm trying to decide what wood would be best, what kind of dust. Maybe a mixture, or maybe cedar. That would smell good, certainly. But I think the sawdust is going to keep this stuff dry and last a lot longer, so we'll see. And while we're on the topic of sawdust, one thing that I've been doing since, well, hell, for forever, is using sawdust for cat litter. And man, I was thinking about it the other day, and I think we've saved $200 since I started doing this, which I know doesn't seem like a lot, but over time it adds up, you know? So right there in the pile next to the fridge here by my door, I keep all of my sawdust that comes out from under here. And if I have more than that, then I just store it in that bin over there. And that works pretty well. But one thing I've noticed is over time, you know, it gets kind of like lumpy and stuff. So I made this pretty severe looking tool. This looks like a Cro-Magnon weapon. And what it is it just breaks up the dust so that I can sift it and then reuse it, add some baking soda, freshen it up, and that seems to go a long way. I change it maybe once a month, and it doesn't get smelly, which is nice. So there's my crazy looking tool. And then another tool I made for that, so I don't have to, you know, get on my hands and knees and actually get my hands in it. This is a little tool that I made. Goofy, I know. Hey, but it works. This just kind of, because I use these chopsticks, what that does, or I guess they're skewers, they're for shish kebab. What that does is that just pokes into the sawdust, and then I shake it a little and then just dump it out, and hey, that's been working. And then another little project I did the other day, which works along those lines, is over here. I've been wanting to do something for when I chop wood. I get all kinds of bark and stuff flying around, and I don't like the plastic stuff they sell. It tends to crack, and what this is I just put my foot there, and then wrong side, tip it down. Oh no, that was the right side. And that's just a scoop. So I just sweep up into there. I put a piece of plastic along the bottom. Let me show you. Put this up on the table. So it's just some cheap wood that I had laying around, and I put a piece of plastic so it's flush with the ground. Sweep right into it. When I lift it up, there we go. And I even did a little handy dandy spot for it to go in the shop here right by where I do all my chopping. So that works out well. So those are some projects. I'm still working on the picture frames. I got the last two drying right there, and then I'm going to spend the day sanding and working on the level. I took the day off yesterday. I had fun playing with kids, Nerf gun wars all day. So today it's back to work. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. Hope you guys are well. I appreciate all the messages. It's kind of nice to get back in touch with some folks and make some videos again. Hope you're well, and I will talk to you next time. Cheers.